taking it up to a distribution warehouse, like a wholesale distribution warehouse. These are the guys that supply the cabinet makers with lumber. We're going to stand by and offload and then take the empty flat rack probably back to the shipping terminal. So from here to the warehouse, from the shipping terminal to the warehouse is about 2.5 miles. Pretty easy run. Looks like we're in for a beautiful day. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. Sun's just now coming up. Weatherman says the high today is supposed to be 77. Second movement of the day. 8:17. We're all offloaded. So I was just looking at my next. We're supposed to be taking a empty container out to the Campbell Industrial area. But instead of picking it up at the shipping terminal, it looks like they want to pick it up from our terminal. AWI with the flat rack. We got their 755 Corey sign. And then I'm looking at my next at Mallory. And it's supposed to be taken out and empty, but it looks like the empty's in the DHX yard. Okay, so you want me to dump this in? Okay. Yeah, the container number's on the community list, I think. I saw a number on the community list, but it's not on my okay. So I'll call you from that side. we're gonna try to put it on an open dock. Sometimes on Mondays it's kind of tricky. Yeah, I don't see any open docks. So we're gonna check in with the warehouse and see if there's a container that's on the dock that can be brought off, and then we'll put our container on the dock. It takes a few minutes, but it saves a lot of time for the warehouse. Wait, we got it open now. Dock 5 is open. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and put it on dock number 5 then. Just finishing up our lunch here at 10:20. I usually see 10 o'clock as lunchtime, halfway through the day. We dropped that LTL on dock 5, and then we picked up this container over here that was in the yard full of furniture. Brought it down here to a distribution warehouse, or installer's warehouse, I guess you might call it, where they take it to the hotels and install it. There's a lot of those here in Hawaii because we have a lot of hotels. I was trying to talk them into standby offload so I can have my lunch and then have my next run, but they say they're not going to work the can right now. So we got a hold of dispatch and they said there's a solar container out here that needs to be taken back to the shipping terminal. Sounds like it's a full. So we're going to bobtail over and check that out. So we're looking for this solar can. Driven around the neighborhood a few times. I have an address, but the address is for a solar company. It's for a window company where they make windows, commercial windows. So finally, after driving around the block and can't find the container, I go inside and ask them if they know anything about it. They said no. So then I called up the driver who delivered the container. And he says, "Oh, good thing you called because this place is a real pain in the butt. You got to deliver?" I go, "No, I got to pick up." He said, "Oh, okay." And as soon as he said that, I knew where it was. This is Komohana Street. This is the newest section of Komohana. It was just completed about a year ago. And then Komohana Place was added to it, so the address for the pickup is right next door here. And when I couldn't find it, I went down the new Komohana Place thinking that's where it was, and then that wasn't where it was. So then I drove in here to the left because this is the address right here. They didn't know anything about it. So after I called the driver, he told me, "Oh, it's a real humbug place to deliver to." But as soon as he said that, I knew where he was talking about. Because this is a fairly new warehouse that was built in the last year or so. And I don't think it has an address. But this is it right here on the left. It's not this building here at the front. It's the warehouse in the back behind the laydown yard, which happens to be right behind the company here on the left that makes the windows. Yeah, this warehouse doesn't really have an address. We've made a few deliveries to it in the last year. So I'm guessing the solar company is using this warehouse as maybe like a satellite warehouse where they can store extra stuff. Large jobs or something. 259-094. Doesn't even look like anybody's here, so. Get this checked out. Take it back to the shipping terminal. I think this will be our 6th movement of the day. Getting there. That's it. 1:16. We can shut it down. Stuff unplugged and turned off. Battery on the phone died. I had to charge it up. Today was a normal day. We came in at 6. I think we did 8 container movements. Turn all this off. So yeah, we came in at 6. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 container movements. We drove 83 miles. And that is what I would call the normal day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fulls, 2 empties. Now we get to go home, beat the rush hour traffic that doesn't start till 3. We got tomorrow's assignment already. It's a 5 o'clock delivery out to the Campbell Industrial area, which means we can start at 3:30 in the morning. That's probably why I'm getting to go home a little early today. Not normal. Back up the old coffee cup. Lunch pail. Finally got myself a new Duluth lunch pail. I've been using this type of lunch pail for over 20 years. This is the 3rd one. So right now the zippers are nice and it works real good. So we're going to head on home. I got a stir fry in mind. Potatoes, carrots, onions, mushrooms, peas. Maybe not peas, maybe Brussels sprouts. But it's just a vegetable stir fry. I just want to try something a little bit different with the Brussels sprouts. Is where the experiment is on how to cook them. So that's the plan, and we got the time to do all that chopping now that we're going home early. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Aloha.